Happy Thursday, members. I'm just coming on here to share this with you. I am in the process of looking for a place to live, and I wanted to share with you all as I go through this journey what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, the prices, the places, and the purpose, right? So on your screen here, you see an apartment that I was offered. However, I went to take a look at it, and it was teeny tiny. So I want you to understand that for the same amount of the cost of rent for an apartment, you may be able to find a house. Albeit you will have some overhead. You will face some garden, keeping it manicured if you have one, and added expenses when you incur the house. However, when you rent in an apartment, which I am deciding now, it's a little different. You don't have to worry about a lot of overhead, but I'm seeing the prices have increased in the last 2 years. This particular apartment that we're going to look at right now is in Monte de Aim, or Ame. And that, anytime you get into the Montes, it gets a little expensive. Monte Cristo, Monte Ames, Monte Bello, all of your Montes usually are a bit more costly. Make sure you open up any attachments that you get from realtors in Google. It will translate it for you, okay? So characteristics or amenities or layout of the spot is in Monte de Ame. They want 13.5. Remember to go to because this changes every day, okay? So we're doing pesos, 13.5. Now see, that says 819 pesos, which is pretty expensive. So we're going to do dollars to pesos. So it's down today. It was 16.56, I think, yesterday. So now we'll put the pesos in and make sure that number is correct, 13,500. Giving us the same thing, $818.05. So let's go back. This is what you get for $818. You get 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, 1 parking space. Only 1 floor. This is the information of where it's located and how much it costs. And take time, pause to read the description. The area is pretty popular. That's why the prices are pretty expensive. It is in some parts walkable, and everything you need is right there. And that's where you find the little baby mansions, where it's a little bitty house and then a house that takes up the whole block. So that's the Montes. Here's your living inside, dining room, kitchen, laundry, which we like, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, climate control, fans, blinds, curtains, mosquito nets. And also they notated that there's a paved street and garden area. Includes cable, internet, garbage collection, maintenance of common areas. The maintenance fee is $250 a month. Once again, go back to your converter. Put in your $250. So about $15 a month. So here is the layout of this apartment. Now, I have looked at this apartment a few times online, and I noticed that it's still available. And I went, okay. When I got there and physically saw it, I know why. The pictures can be very deceiving. That's why it's important, if you have an interest in a home, especially if you're moving to Merida, sight unseen, you need to see the unit, especially with apartments. I would say across the board, whether it's apartment or a house. So here's your layout when you enter into the front door. And like I said, feel free to pause and check these out. I'm going to move through them pretty rapidly. Simple, because Merida, I've told you guys, Merida is a minimalistic type living. Not a lot of things and stuff. Just pretty simple. And it makes life simple. It really does. Unclutter the closet. Unclutter the house. Unclutter your soul. You know what I mean? In your being. Empty vessel. So the bathrooms, the stone walls were very attractive. There is no cabinet in the bathroom. There's place to put your towels and stuff, but no cabinet. And the laundry is outside. There is no washing machine or dryer included. You have to buy that yourself. And this is the front of the building. Now, they are putting up a lot of these units. I've noticed. They're putting up a lot of these units. They're quick, they're simple, they're easy to put up. However, So what was my impression when I got there? Okay, minimize everything. Everything is smaller than it looks. It's there. The microwave wasn't there, and the stand for the microwave wasn't there in the corner. This right here. The microwave was down here. Also noticed that there's no oven. There's only eyes. There were, I think it was 2 or 4 electric eyes here. So no stove. High chairs for those of us with a little junk in our trunk. That may be difficult. The bedroom was not this big in person at all. And going there made me understand why it's been vacant for so long. The closet was not this big. It was a very small closet. Bathrooms, very small, that you can probably tell from this picture. That whole bathroom area was teeny tiny. And once again, no storage. No washing machine. And it did look like the pictures. I will give it that. It did look like the pictures. It was just on a smaller scale. So you can scroll down. There's a realtor if you want to get in contact, if you're not using a personal realtor. You know, if you get with me, I'll hook you up. If you're with Cortez, we will hook you up and get you connected to a good realtor. Keep in mind that prices are negotiable when it comes to rent. And I will say that the location was good. The area was great. It's the Montes, right? The Monte Ames. However, the price for what you get was not, I think you can do better. It was a little undervalued, overvalued, and overpriced. And I think it's based on primarily the area. So let's move on to this apartment. I actually saw this one myself in Santa Rita, Cholula. Very nice, right next to Alta Brisa, around the corner from Vinilo, where I have the 10% off. If you don't know, now you know. If you're visiting and you want to go out and eat, Vinilo, Alta Brisa has the best chicken wings of all time and the best margaritas, I think, in the area. Pretty much you can find good alcohol in Mexico, tequila. However, the food at Beanie Lois Go is great. Mention Tia and Nikki and get 10% off. Now, this unit, there are 2 units in this area. I actually visited this one. The next one. So this is another unit in the Santa Rita Chalul area, Atura Towers. So let's take a look. They want 15 for that. So let's go over to our trusty converter and put in 15. Look at the 908. The prices are increasing in Merida. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, baños. Here's your description. Pause to read. You do get a lot more amenities at this apartment complex, I found. I really like it, guys, to be honest. A lot. So there's the kitchen. It does have everything. The breakfast bar, balcony. This is a 6-piece dining room set, living room, parking space, elevators, clubhouse with a lounger, heated area, entertainment. It was nice, y'all. It was nice. Okay. Has kitchen utensils, electric heater, shower, services included. Now, unlike the other where we saw the cable included, internet, this one has maintenance fee included, garbage and water collection. And here's the big part. This is where people get hung up on how much, Tia Nikki, would I need to move in? Depending on the amount of your rent, this is what you will need. The month of rent, the deposit, so first and last, deposit, your agreement expenses. So if you have a realtor, they may charge a fee. So you're doing your guarantee or double deposit. If you own property in Merida or Mexico, I don't think it's Mexico, I think it's Merida specifically, or you are a permanent resident, I think, you can circumvent one of these deposits. Do you get one back, Tia Nikki? Yes. At the end of your lease, they will do a walkthrough, just like in the States. If everything is up to par, you will receive your deposit back minus any monies owed, like for your electric bill, for the cable, depending on when you move. You can discuss that with your realtor, with the owner, whoever your contact person is. Always ask questions prior to moving in so you don't have no big surprises at the end of your lease. Because keep in mind, it varies. Some of these people own homes. Some of these people own apartments. They bought apartments in these new areas. And so make sure you are transparent with your expectations on both ends of the spectrum. So here you go. This is your living quarters for this Airbnb. For this apartment. It's nice, right? Got you. I don't know if it's fall or not, but beautiful. Here's your ceiling fan, AC, controls, breakfast bar, 6-piece, right? Kitchen has some nice lamps, the drop lamps. Another perspective. Boom, you can see the hole in the wall. I want to know what's out here. What am I looking at? They didn't capture that. Here's your kitchen. You have a 2-burner, no oven. Looks like a pretty good size refrigerator. However, remember, on these pictures, they use panoramic views and they change the ratio of the view of what you're seeing. They alter the pixels. So it's important that you see it in person to see if the cabinetry indeed is this expansive. If you do have storage space, there's your microwave. They said the rooms are equipped with king-size bed. So you got your king size and you got a little nightstand, which leaves room for you to do other things. Chairs, desk, chase, whatever you feel, more storage space, a dresser or a chest of drawers. Here's your fan, here's your AC unit. You want to go and see how big this is, because it looks relatively small compared to the width of the wall. You got your blinds so you can get some good sleep. That's awesome. Another king size. Looks a little narrow here. It looks like it is window with 3 windows, AC, fan. Very nice. Bathroom looks a little small, but has a window. Good vanity. And there is your double door cabinetry that we missed in the other place. Should be standard that you have cabinetry. This looks like the second bathroom. I like these sinks a lot. Very nice. Elevator. Elevator in English, elevador in Spanish. And your steps. This is the common area, the clubhouse. Very nice furniture. Looks comfortable. Your gym area. I've seen this in person. The next place that we'll look at has this same setup. And that is the front with your pool. The hours here are 8 to 10 p.m. And it's very spacious. It's bigger than it looks on this picture. Lounging area. Close up of your pool. And that's the building, guys. Now, I talked to the gentleman that I met with yesterday. There are 5 of these buildings, and there are 25 units, I believe he said, in each building. 25 apartments in each building. So there it is, folks. Pretty nice. Like I said, really go over the information. Make a checklist. I am going to be offering a move-in checklist, a T and Nikki move-in checklist. I'm writing it down for free on my website that you can download and take with you. Print it, take it on your phone, and make sure that you check off your necessities as well as your wants. Okay? I think it's important, because this will be my 4th move, y'all. And it's wearing on a sister. 4th time in 3 years, right? I'm sorry, 4th time in 2 years. So I'm trying to make a pretty wise decision. So this is the place that I saw. It is located at the same address, at the same area, the Utara Towers. It is close to the Periferico. The location is absolutely fantastic. If you notice up here in the right-hand corner, and I want to get away from the birds in the background, there's a rental price and there is a selling price. So I did Google this yesterday. It's 2.4 milli pesos. You're looking at about 150,000 US, 150K to buy it. So for my people who are looking to buy, you don't necessarily have to buy a house. You can buy an apartment. And there you go. You can get it for about 150K US or 2.4 milli pesos. Or you can rent it for 1,400. I'm leaning into this one. I like it. I've been there. I've seen it. It is 1,000 pesos cheaper than the one we just looked at. However, I do get the same amenities and it felt good. I also want to say the balcony that they mentioned is not an extended balcony. At best, you can step out and lean over, but you can't put a chair or a chaise or lounging furniture out there. So you know. But the pool is the pool. It's great. You get 1 parking space with it. It does come with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. This is in Spanish, so it says the same thing that the other one says, that it's located in San Rito Cholula, close to Major, in the city close to Major, a major zone of universities, commercial stores and shops, and 1 minute from the periferico. And the equipment, the listo, equipado y listo is ready. Listo is ready. So it's equipped and ready to habitate, para habitate. And it's close to universities, commercial businesses, and 1 minute from the periferico. Okay? So this is what it has. The 6-seater dining room table. It does have a TV, the kitchen, cocina with a refrigerator, 2 bedrooms, dos recamadas, with a bathroom. That's with baño, complete. And it does, with a bedroom is in there. It was nice. This one includes quite a bit more. So we have included internet, and it does have total play. And y'all know I'm about total play. I looked at 3 properties yesterday. They all had total play because I'm inside that periferico. I don't know what this is, y'all. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm going to go find out. Stand by. We're going to find out what that is, y'all, together. Oops. It says you got a dash. It is furnished. How about that? We learned something together. So it is furnished. Comida, that's the air conditioner, the kitchen, the bed, 2 individual bathrooms, TV, washing machine. Yes. And the elevator, everything that was in the other one. This is the required deposit, which is the same thing as we saw on the other one, that double deposit, first and last month's rent. He did tell me they are in the process, have some people wanting to buy it. So it's interesting to see how that turns out. Contact information. So it's basically the same thing, but check out some differences, some minor differences that make the apartment a lot more comfortable to me. So that's the outside that we saw. This is the balcony. Please understand, y'all. This balcony, see the width of the balcony right here? It's not wide. It's enough room to just step out, okay? That's something that you can only determine in person, honestly. I do like the furniture. These are futon, just so you know. So they are very low to the ground. But they look comfortable. There is a TV right here with the total play. There's your ceiling fans. There's no ceiling fan here. There's one here and an AC in the living area. This is there. That's very pretty. The hanging, I forgot. What is it called, y'all? I have one. They make them here in Mexico. Ceiling fan. Now, these are twin beds. However, they can be connected. This can be taken apart and there's an extra mattress down here. Very interesting. Here's your living area again. The TV doesn't seem to be there, but it is there. And shelving. Dining room table had 4 chairs, not 6. 2-eye stove. 2 eyes. 2 of them. I cook a lot, y'all. The view is amazing. The view, y'all, is amazing. You can see all of that side of Merida. It is absolutely, and this is just the first floor. However, that first floor is not ground level. It's elevated up to the first floor. Absolutely beautiful. I want to take nothing away from that. Bathrooms are kind of small, but you have your cabinetry. There's a bed, and this is the big thing right here. It's a washing machine and dryer, which confuses me a little bit, but I've never seen one, and it is huge. It's bigger than it looks on the picture. The bedroom is not, it doesn't look quite this big being in it. However, it has a bathroom. You have a personal bathroom there. And I think I remember seeing a nightstand and the windows. There are quite a few windows. 3 windows, which I like. So between the balcony and those windows, you get a good cross draft. So it's good. The second bathroom is right here. So the room with the bathroom is on this side. That's the master. This is the twin size on this side. And the bathroom is over here. Look, I don't know. And even though the bedrooms are side by side, they're still kind of turned a little different. So I don't know. What I do like is the clubhouse, that we could have get-togethers there, and a lot of things that I want to do for you guys with Tia Nikki when you visit can be done there. Even swimming, right? They have a kitchen there where you can actually serve food. A small area back in here, they have a little office. And the clubhouse holds quite a few personas, people. The amenities are worth it. This price is crazy, though. It's crazy. So let's go over to our trusty converter. That is cheaper than the last one. The last one, $15,000, was $908. This one is $848. So what you're saving, $50 today. You know what I mean? For the unit. It's almost worth doing this, y'all, right here. It's almost worth saving up to $140 or whatever while the conversion rate is low. We do think as a group, I've talked to a lot of people about this, that it will continue to go down, but it'll come back up over time. There was a time when it was 22 to 1. When I moved here, it was 20 to 1. Now it's 1650 to 1. So it used to be $1 was worth 20 pesos. Now it's 16.54, 16 cents, 16.54 cents. It's not a whole dollar anymore. It's a dime and a nickel and a penny. That's how much it's worth. A peso is worth, instead of a total dollar. So I could do the math in my head at 20 to 1, but not, and it fluctuates daily. So make sure you guys are checking that, okay? Now, I do want to share something else with you. As I continue my transition, it's amazing, and it does take a while, y'all, and it can get frustrating. And so my job is to make it less frustrating for anybody who's trying to relocate, not just here, but anywhere. Research is mandatory. I have a lot of clients coming down here that don't know fundamental things. You're looking at one video, you're looking at a couple of videos from a couple of influencers and deciding to come, and you get here and you're disappointed, you have a horrible experience, and you miss everything that Merida has to offer. So I really want y'all to research things that interest you and things that affect you. You may not be interested in it, but the weather affects you. You're like, I've been in hot before, but you ain't been in Merida hot, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. You're going to come here in July, or August and feel this heat, and then we'll talk about it. Okay? So, I've been out here in Las Americas, and I have found that I have needed a car. Okay? I found that I needed a car. So, I got a referral. It's a great referral. The individual actually purchased the car from there, highly recommends it. I like the pricing that she was talking about. I felt moved to share it. So as you acclimate, as you move here and you live on these peripheral sides of Merida, as the price increases in the city and you're kind of forced to move to these more rural areas, you might need a car because Ubers get more expensive. So I mentioned in my last video that to my Alliance Group members that because I have an increase in clients, because the Tia Nikki travel packages are in full effect, go check them out if you want to come and you need my hand holding help. I am incurring more expenses, and it's absolutely because I'm too far from the city. If I'm in the city, it takes me to Central, about $7 round trip, maybe $10 at total round trip. Because I'm out here, I'm looking at $23, $25 round trip. Do that 4 times a week. Or if I want to go to leisure because I want to go to Roseanne Chocolate, that's an extra $25 plus the $70 I'm going to spend at Roseanne Chocolate. So most times, if you choose to live in these areas, I'm trying to get back in the city, but I'm going to look at another unit, and it is not. It's in Grand Santa Fe. And if I like it, it's a little bit, it's a closer in, it's closer to the Periferico, right? I'll shave off maybe 10 or 15 minutes from where I am. It's about 10 or 15 minutes from where I am. So that'll save me in Uber fees. However, I think y'all, in the next coming months, I'm going to look at getting a car. And at these prices, I can afford it. And so can you. So I did a little investigating. This is the automobile place, right? Automotriz de Montejo, okay? SADCV, right? It is over here on Zoomic, and they have a website. However, this is a partner website. Like in America, they can ship your car from another location if you're interested in another. That's what that is. However, I did find the exact location to look it up. So this is where it is. Check it out. Research. Google. Got y'all covered on the left. All right. This is the website. Anka.com.mx is the website. Here it comes. So I'm looking and I'm liking, y'all. These prices is less than the rent they want. It's the same amount of the 1 month rent. Some of these cars. And remember, go to the lot and see for yourself. But she's a trusted resource, so I'm going with it. Now, I'm thinking that this Fiat for 19,900 pesos, and if you need to know what we're going to do, go over to our trusty peso converter. They want 19.5. That's $1,181. Yesterday, it was $1,151. Okay? So I'm thinking this is a down payment of some sort. It can't be. This is why I say this. Because she asked me if I had a credit card. So just so you know, she said that her boyfriend got a credit card. Just a regular credit card. She also has her permanent residency. She paid for the car with her credit card. And now she just makes monthly payments on a card instead of a finance company. So she gets a lower rate. She financed herself. Or her boyfriend credit card, he financed himself. because he can afford. At these prices, you can buy it outright. So I don't think they have a whole, and this is an Audi for $28,900. But let's say they do. Let's say they do. $28,900. You're looking at 17 under 17, $1,751. So they do have a used car section up at the top. You can sort it on this side, open it up in Google, whether it be on your phone, on your computer. I'm sorry for the dog barking in the background. And this is why I made the video. No way, Jose, I can't stay. How I'm going to teach y'all classes and give y'all information if I got this going on in the background? And the owner should be tired of hearing it. And I want to do my clothes inside. So my needs have changed since I've been here. My expectations have been adjusted since I've been here. And the need for a car has also been presented as an option. So we're going to go increasing, which is lower to higher, and look at the prices of these vehicles. We'll also convert them so we can get a good understanding. Now, it's pulling up the same thing under used. Also, pay attention to these miles. Remember, they are in kilometers. So convert them. 700 is only like 34,000 miles. So make sure you pay attention to these miles. Bikes are really cheap in Merida, very affordable. I've seen them in stores for less than that. You do need to take a class, a motorcycle class at the local DMV, and get your license. So I will put the link to this website in the description so you guys can check it out and see if a vehicle is on here that's like right up your alley. They seem to have several pages of items, and this is the used. And I really think if you go physically to the lot and you got cash in your hand, that they won't let you walk away without nothing. And start off with a little used something. Ask them to be transparent with any issues that are happening with the car. Also, take a mechanic with you. Have a girlfriend who knows a mechanic. Take them with you to look at the car. $60,000 for a Volvo. We talking, what's that? 30, about 32? 36. $3,635. They have some really older cars, like 94. That's what I'm thinking is more under that 19,000 price, but you don't know till you see for yourself. Here's your mileage changing right here, which to me seems more accurate. 115 miles, I don't know. However, pardon me, it did come from having some tea. I hope y'all having some tea with me. It comes from a trusted source. So check them out. Check out the partner site. We can go there as well. The Autos Yucatan. They got a lot of stuff in here. I do notice that the prices are not visible. I just see inventory. They do have an option to WhatsApp them. They also have pre-owned section, used car section. And the prices seem to be more visible on this site. So definitely more visible and more realistic to me than that other place. $19,000, that's why I think it's a down payment. And then you have monthly payments. This page seems to have a really great inventory. It will also tell you if it's automatic or stick shift. So stick shift is Very popular here. Make sure you inquire about that. So there it is, folks. You can check out your car. You can you can chat here via WhatsApp and talk directly to the representative that will help you get this car. Do it in Google so it will translate and you'll see exactly what comes with it, and then go up there and check it out. This page doesn't have as much transparency to me as far as the mileage. I'm not seeing that, and I'm not seeing the price. So I guess that's why you got a WhatsApp, so they can give you a price, right? Be always conscious of being gringoed. It can happen, and it will happen if you exploit yourself. How you exploit yourself, Tia Nikki? By giving astronomical tips. Your tips should be the same. 10% if you're in a restaurant, you're doing 10, 15, or 20% of your meal. Whatever the total was on your meal, your propina will be, your tip will be 10, 15, or 20%. When you have an Uber, give 10, 15, or 20 pesos. Because it's a ride. You did not receive any food. It's not a bill per se, right? So tip reasonably, accurately, and consistently. I will keep you all posted on all of the places that I see. It's wearing me out, y'all. But I got to do it, and I'm choosing more wisely. I will have the checklist for you guys shortly so that you can make sure that you get what you want and what you need. Now, when you come here, you're going to have a starter home because you don't know what you want yet. Take time. Don't move a lot because you'll lose deposits and it'll put you in the red. A lot of people have talked about it. I've done it. Fortunately, I've stopped. I've been blessed to be here on the interim, and it gives me time while I'm in the hallway to make a wise decision. Am I trying to get these people 900 pesos? No. Can you have a house for 900 pesos? Yes. But do you have a pool and you got to pay for a pool guy? Do you have a garden and you got to pay for a gardener to come over? Do you have to maintain? You have so much space that your electric bill is higher because you're in a zoned area? Merida got zones that are higher than the others when it comes to CFE, electricity usage. The poor, like Canacine parts of Merida, they don't have to pay a water bill because they don't make a lot of money. They are the construction workers that you see, right? Those are these people. So be easy when you come here, and be an advocate for yourself. Be an advocate for yourself. If you want to buy something, wait and save and buy, and you won't have to worry about paying monthly nothing. As the prices increase in Merida due to the conversion rate, and because the prices are just increasing in Merida because people are moving here by the droves, right? You're going to end up on the outskirts. However, if you buy, your rent will never change. You own it. And then the caveat is you can rent it out and move somewhere on the outskirts, because now you know Merida, you know Cholul, you know Concal, you know all these surrounding areas. You've had a chance to travel because you're saving money. So think about buying if that's an option for you. Sell the house there and buy the house here. Why pay $1,000 a month? And you don't have to worry about HOA fees at all. Not at all. That they don't do that here. So this is the one I am considering. I have a couple of more places to look at. What I like about it is no dogs allowed. I can't hear the birds. I love the view of the city and the amenities of the clubhouse. It's like having a pool but not having the responsibility of cleaning the pool. I got an office down there. If I need to come out my office and meet or greet you, you can come right there and I can meet you in there and you can go swimming. It has a kitchen, so when T and Nikki get together, events happen, you can come and not mess up my house. And we can clean up and swim and have an event all at the same time. So I'm really considering this one. I have minimal overhead. I don't have to worry about gardening. When I was in Emiliano, that was 800 pesos every 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks on the off season, it rains between July and October every day. I had the garden done every 2 weeks. 800 pesos. How much is that, T and Nikki? You already know what it is. We gonna have to go over to our handy dandy trusty. Here we go. Converter. $50. $100 extra a month. I'm sorry, every 2 weeks to get the garden done. And then as the garden grew, the bugs came and the geckos came. So that alleviates all of this. I just get to wake up with peace and quiet, do my work, give you all the goodies, go locally. My Uber fees will be cut in half, if not a quarter of what I was paying. And the washing machine. And it's inside. It's inside. So pray for me, y'all. Keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your thoughts as I continue this journey. I will take you all along with me every step of the way. If you have any questions, if you need any insight, let me know. Ask for a consultation. Ask a question in the group. If you're a member of the Alliance group, ask me there. If you're a member of my YouTube community, ask me there. This is for you guys. You get to see this, right? And it will give you insight before you come on what to do. So I'm out of here. I will see you all next time. It's quiet on the home front as far as visitors right now. We got some people coming in the end of April, and also May is big, and so is June. So I am enjoying this reprieve, this moment of solitude, and it also gives me a chance to move and get some things into perspective as far as T and Nikki, because we got a lot going on. I'm applying for these grants, and the T and Nikki Relocation Foundation will have housing to help you all transition smoothly to Merida. Classes, financing, investment, to keep your money right, to keep you here, and even move you to somewhere else that you may want to go. All right. I will talk to you I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.